Working with the results grid begins from inside the Review and Transcripts module. Once the visual dashboard appears, we will see the results grid on the right-hand side. To expand it, select the full screen icon in the upper right. We can edit the grid display columns, filter results, tally, and apply mass actions to items, among many other things. First, let's select an item in the grid. As we can see in the top right corner, the grid shows that we have one document selected. To select all documents in the grid, click the Select All Documents button on the left-hand side. Here we can see that all documents in the grid have now been selected. After selecting items, click the Actions drop-down in the upper left corner of the results grid. From here, we can mass apply actions from the drop-down list. Instead of doing so, let's clear the selection. Filtering is next. Enter a search term in the Filter Search Results box directly above the grid. Then click the magnification glass on the far right-hand side. The filtered results will appear. We can see the number of hits displayed in the bottom left. To narrow the results further, select the hamburger icon to the right of the desired column. Several options appear. Here, select Tally. This will allow us to see the unique hits in a field which we can then drill down into. Here, select Charlie Hoover. As we can see, we have now drilled down further into our results set. Let's filter down our results even more by entering a term in a filter box above a needed column. Once we input a term and hit Enter, our result set narrows significantly. While we cannot save filtered search results, we can select all documents in the results set and select the Actions drop-down to apply the needed mass actions, i.e. tag documents, image, or print to PDF. Let's go ahead and clear this selection. Now we can remove one of the filters by selecting the X to the right of the needed filter. We can also clear all to see all items in our results grid. Next, we have the ability to pin a column to the grid. To do so, select the hamburger icon to the right of the needed column. From the drop-down that appears, we see options to pin column. Here, we can pin right, pin left, or select no pin. Select Pin Left. We can also rearrange the columns in the grid quite easily by selecting the column we wish to move and dragging it to the desired place. Columns can also be added or removed from the results grid. To do so, select the hamburger icon to the right of any column. Several options appear. Here we can auto-size this column or all columns and can also reset columns here. Let's select Column Hide Show. A dialog box will appear which includes two windows, Available Columns and Selected Columns. To remove columns from the grid, click on an item or items from selected columns. This will then remove the item or items from the grid. To add an item to the results grid, you can scroll through the list under Available Columns, or input the desired field name in the filter box. Then simply select it from the Available Columns window when it appears. It will then appear in the Selected Columns window. To rearrange columns in that window, select the grid symbol to the right of the field name and drag the needed column to the appropriate place. Once everything is all set, click OK. Multi-sort is up next. Up to 9 fields can be defined for sort order within the results grid, while 3 can be defined in advanced search. To specify the sort order, hold down the Control key and keep holding it down, and then begin selecting the columns you wish to apply the sort order to. To clear the sort for all field columns, click any column field heading. The results grid can be found in Advanced Search and Visual Search. To go back to the entire Visual Search dashboard, select the full dashboard icon in the upper right corner of the results grid.